into the Olaf. We've seen it go both ways, but if Trundle's ahead of the curve, ahead of the pathing, he will be the one to win. So it is the Gragas bot lane.
Should be a pretty free Ocean Drake, and this is good. I mean, the laning phase still going on. Everybody knows about.
Find an advantage on the map. They're feeling good about fighting soon. And speaking of fighting,
trying to bait him in, gets the flip on over, waiting for that world ender. Now it's 1-on-3, but he's gonna pull him all the way back. Still got flash here on Cube. Can he get away? He's able to dash after him, but the cast is able to go over the head. First blood goes over to Gorilla, and Haru himself can have to flash away. Subjugate onto Crown now as the rest
towards some damage. 50-50 farming is fine for both AD carries, but CoreJJ.
Oh, nice play over the wall. Looking for Gorilla here. They take him down in the end. CoreJJ still has his on is the first one to rotate. Cube just going ahead. Down on the bottom side, but the mid turret going to be a much bigger objective, and it's the first blood turret that does go over to Kinг-Zone.
And you feel so good about making Malzahar predictable because it's him showing up that usually is the start of problems. Speaking of problems, Kinг-Zone at least going to try and answer Vision, but probably no more. As I think Gorilla's gone too far.
Yeah, it looks like he has just a little bit here. Haru going to dunk him on his way out. That's going to be another kill. And this is the Tristana going pretty aggressive once again, pushing Prey away from the lane. They may even consider going for this top turret now.
Stormrazor pressed the attack. Tristana does way more damage than you remember Tristana doing at one item. Gonna see the Tristana keep pushing, and this could be a 2-for-1 trade extended, even though the rotation play from Kinг-Zone and mid looks so clean. Gorilla getting caught. Removes any advantage from the side of King-Zone.
It's a bit unfortunate, but the support Gragas is just not...
Ocean Drake at 1,000.
Cube certainly thinking about this one, is already gonna pop his World Ender on top of Peanut, who is gonna be able to flash that wall. Gonna trade the flash for that Ocean Drake in the end, but they're out of position now. We could just have Haru put down the Rift Herald in the mid lane and get a free charge off.
And that's another good use there. I don't know if it's a Haru thing or a Gen.G call, but the charge in a couple of autos will take down this turret. Kinг-Zone gonna give it up. 3 out of turrets down at 17 minutes.
As Cube has his way with that side. We haven't engaged though. The casket's going to mix, and there we go onto Gorilla, who once again, he's pretty squishy, trying to get that engaged, but
fortunately on full display. And this inner turret, they've kept it alive for a while. It'll go down now.
Gen.G kind of just waltzing their way to a big lead in this game, gonna pick up a second Drake for themselves, but yeah, I said it before, this kind of looks like the easiest game that they've had to play so far. We'll see if King-Zone can change anything. Looking for that play. Actually, BDD going to use that counterfeit flash to get out of this one, but Trouble Bubble onto Ruler. Do they have enough damage? Yep. There it is. The ultimate comes out from the Urgot. The rest of Gen.G now, going to be on the run. As CoreJJ and Crown not able to do much by themselves. The Ignite comes in, and it looks like it will be enough with the Electrocute proc and the W coming out of BDD. He's so low. Here comes Cube, looking to go 1v9. He takes out Gorilla, and Malzahar able to take out the Zoe on the backside. Now it's
start. He'll go down, but that's the sort of caster curse I'm all about. Valdez, you said.
Into the pit that lets them know anything about that Baron. Okay, no QSS on a Prey here, and he is just gonna go down for free. Crown has to flash in for that one, but a big mistake is now Gen.G can just push in.
A solo mistake by Prey is gonna lose them so much here. The Aatrox is still pushing. He's gonna get an inner turret, you'd think, and that's definitely gonna be Inhibitor. Showing a little bit of respect here. They finish it off, and the man who's taxes, if you bought the QSS, you can't do both. That's just straight up misplay. Very nice taking of that advantage by Crown. He knows his Malzahar.
He does have the teleport, but
really nice play here. Haru is baiting that they haven't started it. We know it's down to 4,000.
Oh man, it's so low, but Kinг-Zone, they're gonna get pretty close to flash over the wall, and there's the smite by Haru, is able to take down the Baron. CoreJJ is gonna be the sacrifice on the backside. King-Zone now, they want to bite off a little bit more. Cube looks like he's even going to try to flash to get away from this one.
Umbrage for the build from Prey. He's gone Hurricane short range build. Of course, the Hurricane used to be core, but then the damage when your team's behind. But this is a comp where you need QSS to play Kai'Sa.
You said it best, this is the time where the IRS is actually going to catch you. Sometimes you can get away with it, but not in this game.
They already sent you 3 warning letters.
I know Ruler has his, he's paying his taxes. He's not even up against the IRS, the Malzahar in this game. He's just using it against the Trouble Bubble.
Oh boy, well, it's going to require, I think, a big mistake here, because Crown's certainly going to be holding on to that R button unless they can instantly delete a tank, but he'd love to hold on to it for Prey.
Second Prey makes his move with that short-range build. He's just going to click on him and say, I'm doing my job in this game. That's what Malzahar does. QV going to drag everybody up into the top side, and he's not even going to go below 90% health.
All right, well, it's full tower defense now as QV pushes up. His inhibitors going down, the Nexus turrets are taking damage. Is Kinг-Zone going to actually just wait for a moment, or are they going to try to create one? They tried with Gorilla earlier, and it did not work.
Well, he does have his flash. Now's going to be the moment. They're looking for someone.
Oh,
Crown's going to fail his flash there, but immediately is going to ult onto the Trundle, who gets super low. Prey, though, does have a lot of space down on the bottom side, but Ruler over the wall is just going at it alongside QV, who's just running at this Kai'Sa. Nothing she can do alone. She will go down. There's only BDD and Khan left, and Ruler not even in the fight right now. Is going to try to hop on over BDD, trying to carry this one by himself, but here's the Tristana. BDD is going to get low, but he kills him in the end. Khan able to trade a kill on the backside as Haru was to an Elder Drake with 3 elementals.
So that fight was almost the best case scenario for Kinг-Zone, where the game is at, and we talked earlier about Inna's waiting, but the pillar's going to have to be God tier as Ruler wants to auto attack down this Nexus.
He's got such long range at this time. The cast not going to be enough. It actually knocks Ruler away from the turret, buys him a little bit of time. But it feels inevitable right now for Gen.G. Look at that crit onto Prey. He's ticking down with the Elder Drake damage. He can't even be in the game. Ruler is going to do his work in the end. Prey trying his hardest to get it to the back line, but there it is. Crown is able to lock him down. GG, Gen.G going to be able to take game number 1.
Nexus explodes, and Gen.G want to extend that winning matchup against Kinг-Zone, DragonX, and Urgot. They have no magic damage at all. Really nothing on their side when it comes to magic damage. So this is a very strong mid-game comp that can snowball.
Lee Sin goes top jungle. Gorilla comes on over. Easy smite. And that's an infernal.
It's one of the few ways you can actually be undone. Speaking of being undone.
Uh-oh, Khan trying to solo this, and it's the 3-on-1 right now. You see, BDD is not even coming into the river. He knows.
Trying to burst it down.
Haru goes in, though. It looks like, okay, nice double knock up there. Missed engage onto Ruler, who just Chains of Corruptions him in the face. Gorilla going to be extremely low, but Crown now out of position, has to flash away from this one. Haru eating all the damage from that one. Looking for the kill onto Gorilla. Here is Crown. The shield coming on in. He will be able to take it out. And now the engage, and there's the Aatrox. 2-man knock up into the backside, and Haru able to pick up another kill too. And it looks like Peanut as well is going to be on the run. This is a total rout now by the side of Gen.G. The Feathers come in to save 2 members' life, but 2 kills as well as the Infernal Drake should go the side of Gen.G.
Just feels like a metaphor as Core JJ actually takes down the Olaf. But everything
is falling heavily to the side of Gen.G.
Now the double to triple Inferno. That win condition is gone. It's 1-1.
Trying to get on top of the Lee Sin here, actually chasing pretty far, and it looks like the knockup comes in, and down will go the Lee Sin, but QV is so strong right now. He just dunks him in the face, and also Gorilla gonna go down to the Lee Sin. QV still on the chase here. Nowhere for BDD to run or hide. A double kill now to the Aatrox.
Every single Q from this Aatrox, a dagger into the heart of Kinг-Zone DragonX World's Hope. QV's gauntlet buff has been so amazing. He's had another just indifferent regular season, but when World's on the line, you know he's going to be there and looking strong.
The Gen.G we all know and love, they won 2 gauntlets in a row. They're looking to win a 3rd one now. We're only halfway.
Against the bottom team, they're looking fantastic. When it's a hard one, they need to make plays and they're not working.
Chain of Corruption again, but Ruler has a stopwatch on the backside, but this is a lot of damage. 4-on-3 right now. Haru going to get extremely low. He will be able to get
some gold into themselves, but has the damage already been done? The 5 Ninja Tabis were noted before.
Pushing in the top lane here for Gen.G, so really good map movement for them right now.
I always like to talk about my meanwhile at but Khan is certainly the one who you want for that. Haru just takes Lee Syndrome. Kiwi doesn't care.
Yeah, he's going in.
Oh, baby!
Okay, that's an interesting play. VDD gonna get extremely low on the backside, and he does go down. Cuvée just zoning out Khan, and here he is into the back line. The flash taunt on top of Prey. He is able to get out of that one, but not anymore. As the trouble bubble and the giant monster throwing in some axes. Haru now has some of that health, looking to burst it down. There's the flash taunt to make sure he gets it.
Oh!
Despite though, oh no, Pete unable to get over the wall. But everybody else should be going down here. The flash on over for Khan. Just the chase coming in here. BDD and Prey coming on up, but BDD maybe a bit off a little bit too much, buddy. It's 1v5. The Yasuo not gonna survive. It's not really the case, as he's looking really good. And once again, the Aatrox first pick here for Cuvée. Let's see if he can go 1v2 though. Doesn't look very likely. He's gonna be ulted in over the wall, and not much else. Actually, we got Xayah coming in here to try to help out. He wanted to try to burst her down, but it's not going to happen. Converting on a kill, but a kill for Infernal Drake, that's going to be worth every time.
Definitely accepted his own fate. Wasn't even looking for a 1-for-1. Just tried to get away. Couple of kills here. This game could be over. Speaking of kills.
Oh boy, they have vision onto this guy, and Gorilla just going to have to flash away. But the Ignite is ticking down alongside the red buff. And here's the Randuin spray. Is just desperately trying to get away, but there's the flash taunt coming on in from Core JJ. He is making quick work of this Kinг-Zone team. 3 of them going to go down instantly, and the rest of them just in the base. They're diving at this point. They don't even care about this one. Going to be going.
And it feels like Kinг-Zone DragonX are going to follow the Baron very shortly. They're going to have 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Zoe with Guardian Angel keeping the manners going. But speaking of manners,
Cuvée gonna just dodge this ultimate engage from Gorilla, just saying, oh, hello. And now he's going 1v5, actually. Look at Prey's health, just 1 auto. Looks like 850 damage as Prey is now pretty much out of the fight. The Baron push is in effect. As Gen.G, they're looking to close the door shut this time around.
well, the game end on this push. All the tanks up. He's got armor. He's fine. Haru patrolling. He has no flash, but you know he's thinking about his insect if he can pull it off.
Look at Cuvée too, just level 18 in the front line. Nobody can touch him at this point. Even Crown, he's got a fully stacked Dark Seal. If you were asking for the Guardian Angel, I'd be happy with them as eyes at this point. You know, a little bit of BM, but hey, it's not so bad if you're not going to die. But Gen.G just looking for that tutorial victory, a giant push in the top side. What can Kinг-Zone do? Doesn't look like much here as Court JJ looking for another engage, and there's the trouble bubble onto Rule, or rather Prey. He's going to be taken around by the backside, and down you go, as Gorilla was not able to block for that one. And there you have it, Cuvée going 1v3, gonna Randuin's everybody just for the effect. Finally, Gorilla hits a grand entrance for the first time, and there you go, GG. Game 1 goes to Gen.G.
Gen.G do not often style back for both Rascal and, of course, his other number in Khan. Trogath versus GP. Saw the GP earlier in the gauntlet. It was going into Youmuu's second and not the Sterix to try to answer in a Khan.
Particular. What about this though? Gorilla, he's only level 5. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. First blood down in the bottom side. Gorilla not able to use it. A little bit down in CS, but trying to get that play once again. Do they have the CC? This time the flash is in, and now actually Ruler is going to have to flash away from that one, but the damage goes down onto Gorilla anyway. Ruler still on the run, trying to get that stun, but it's not going to be enough. He dodges the red buff, finally gets him on the backside, but this fight is going to go heavily in the way of Gen.G as the TP comes in.
What the hell could it have been used?
Yeah.
We got the answer, and now Cuvée may have to pay for it.
Crown 2 trying to go down 1v1, is trying to hop away, but a nice flash by VDD and a cleanse, but he is going to pay for it down here. Up at the top side, it was 4-on-1, so Cuvée was never going to live there. Kinг-Zone trying to go back to what worked for them in game 1, that rotation up to the top side once again.
And with some summoners down, that might be the safest way to approach the game. They didn't want to return to bot where there was a vision disadvantage. They seen the crime. They got Gen.G a kill lead. Ruler will take down each other.
Yeah. Cuvée versus Cuz, just shooting him in the face, but Gorilla's here looking for that engage onto Cuvée, immediately going to eat the oranges, and once again, the super squishy Rakan is just going to disappear. The cask and the knockup from the Brawl. Rascal has to flash the paddle star. He is going to get away, but that's Gen.G every single time that Griffin got one of those. Okay, I'm going to hold that thought as Change Corruption go onto Gorilla. He's going to have to grab.
They're giving it up.
they're going to give it up, and the question is, what are they getting in trade? It looks like perhaps position on that top tower. Pretty nice for the side of Gen.G.
Gonna get Baron control and a top lane out of turret, so happy enough with that one. Need a lot more. And for now, Kinг-Zone back away, and they do get the turret after all.
Trying to fight over that one. They're gonna, you know, stand on their grave over at the Baron.
Have never had to qualify through the regional qualifiers. Well, hold the point.
Juve just running on in. There's not enough. Oh, what the hell was that? The cannon and the barrel. He gets a double kill, essentially by himself. Unbelievable. He's gonna get feasted in the end, but Kinг-Zone totally routed on the Rift after that one. Oh boy.
Juve took the most beloved bot lane in the world, praying Gorilla, and it was the one man firing. Sweaty instantly double killed them. It doesn't matter that he gets feasted. He will be in their nightmares. That might be the moment that blows it open. And how about Kaz on the back end? Crown's gonna get him.
Definitely a mistake there. Crown just hunting him in the jungle, able to get 4 kills in total, as well as the Baron. I don't know, guys, this isn't the script that I read before the game. I thought this was going to be a lot more close of a series, but Gen.G are saying...
The siege will continue. Rocks Tigers never had to rocks. They always came first or second. Seems like they're not going to make it through the gauntlet today either.
This is definitely one way not to make it through the gauntlet too. You're up at the front, you're ahead of Griffin, the new big rookie team. Gen.G are kind of outside chances. Everybody's saying, oh, it's probably going to be Griffin. They get taken out by Gen.G. Kinг-Zone seems like an even battle, and then they're getting 0-3. They're getting stomped here in the following play, in the following best of 5. So not the best look.
Looking like we're going to have those gauntlet overlords. Domestic soil, maybe that'll count and get them the fan base they're looking for. Kinг-Zone right now all at sea. 13,000, 12,000 gold behind. Feels like Gen.G going to end this business and put King-Zone out of their misery.
You know, we were waiting. I was very excited to see what did King-Zone have prepared. And, well, this is not what I was expecting. As Crown doesn't even hit the paddle star, but Prey loses all of his health anyway. Chains of Corruption used to just push them out of the way, and there's not much that King-Zone can do at all. The third inhibitor is going to go down as Gen.G, they can taste that Worlds on their tongues right now.
Pushing up here, waiting for the minions. One person dies, the game ends anyway. Rascal's big, but what can he do? Doesn't seem like much.
Yeah, just a Cho'Gath at this point, and there's the engage. Finally a good one as Crown is gonna Zhonya's at the end of it. It is Juve doing that damage. BDD though, able to take him out in the back line, but look at Ruler, so much space. The flash on in comes out of Haru, and Juve still at full health. He's flashing in for the kills. Feathers come back, but it doesn't matter in the end. CoreJJ, the bloodthirsty support gets in there and gets the kill, and that's gonna be it, guys. The 3-0, unless BDD can get it. No, he cannot. Gen.G are going to Worlds.
I've never seen a style Braum kill, but that just came through from CoreJJ. Holy crap. Definitely watch that one back. Gen.G have done it again. They run the entire gauntlet.
With Crown and CoreJJ from Gen.G Esports. Congratulations. Thank you. It was a long journey, and it was really hard. The 4-year Crown, you had a little bit of rest during the season. How did this all turn out? We did struggle. However, well, I actually thought at some moment I was like, let's just give up. But I think that kind of let me put down my pressures. I felt really comfortable during the game, so I was able to perform really well. Moving on to CoreJJ, I think you guys are performing so great. During the regional qualifiers, I think our teamwork became more solid. I think all the 5 players were doing so well. At Worlds, I think we'll be able to expect more from ourselves. 3 times at Worlds in a row. It's a record. But regional qualifier is not easy. It was uncomfortable for me. What was the biggest struggle? The second round against Griffin, I think it was the biggest challenge for us. The players are so good, and we have more to lose again. Well, in contrast to Griffin's.
불편하게 게임을 해서.
So I had a lot of thoughts in mind during the games.
사실 뭐 고장전은 어땠어요?
How about you, Core JJ?
저도 거의 마찬가지.
I agree with him, Griffin, and also,
사실 SK전이.
well, for me, I think SK Telecom was kind of a biggest challenge for me.
약간 미끄러진 출발했고 또.
그 경기 내용은 기억 안 나는데.
I actually don't remember the games, but
선발전
it was the first round of the regional qualifier.
때문에.
But thanks for the first victory first. I think we were in a really good flow.
그래도 1라운드부터 시작하고 싶진 않아요.
But I don't want to start at the bottom spot of the tournament again.
마무리가 잘 됐는데 오늘 그래도 누가 좀 가장 좀 잘해준 거 같아요.
And who do you think is the biggest MVP for today?
오늘 일단 큐베가 지금
큐베?
저를 보면서
Cube gives me the eyes
네.
right now in front of me.
제일 잘해준 거
I think-
같진 않고.
Well, I disagree. I think Haru did the best.
하루 선수가
네.
제일 잘해준 것 같아요.
Haru was the MVP for today.
이번 그 선발전에도 두 주인공 중에 한 명이죠. 하루 선수 모셔서 좀 이야기를
Then
나눌게요.
let's bring up Haru to the stage.
정말 뭐랄까 처음 그 선발전에 들어왔었을 때 경기하고 지금의
The regional qualifier finally ended. How do you feel?
좀 깔끔하게 이겨서
It was a clean match today, so I'm really happy.
그때도 그랬잖아요. 다전제할 때 이런 경험치가 이렇게 많지 않다.
Well, you also said that you don't have a lot of experience at best of 5 matches.
이제는
I think you are now experienced, right?
진짜 좋은
I
경기를
think you changed a lot. You improved a lot. What have you prepared?
딱히 막 준비라기보다는
I didn't actually prepare something special.
제가 최근에 스크림을 좀 못했는데
During the practice games, I was actually doing not well, and I was not the starting member for the scrims.
신경을 많이 썼던
So
것
I was
같아요.
paying full attention to get better on my own, on my performances.
데 있어서 옆에 이제 크라운 선수 할 얘기가 많은 것 같아요. 크라운 선수.
What about you, Crown?
사실은 최근에 그 경기를 같이 뛸 수
Well, we know that
기회가 있지는 않았잖아요.
Crown also did not have much chances to play in games for the split.
어땠습니까? 경기 준비하는 데서 둘이 뭐 서로 뭐 이야기 나누고
Then did you guys share any special tips together?
없었군요.
I guess not.
전혀 없었네요. 네, 각각 잘 성장했다.
I guess you guys did your own by yourself so well.
그리고 그거 말고 지금 오늘 하루 선수가 워낙 또 선발전에 좋은
Haru,
사실 세번 경기
you were quite dominating throughout the regional qualifier.
누가 또좀
Then who will perform the best at Worlds?
네, 더 활약할 수 있을 것 같아요. 롤드컵에 기대되는 선수.
다른 팀의 선수요?
아니요, 본인
In
팀.
Gen.G.
뭐 다른 팀을 우리가 여기서 왜 얘기해요? 지금 젠지 얘기하고 있는데.
It's all about Gen.G right now.
저는 룰러?
I think Ruler.
이유가 있다면요?
Why?
좀 오늘 하는 거 보면 좀 더 침착해진 것 같아요.
Ruler became a little bit more patient. He's very solid now.
있습니다.
Then let's bring up Ruler here.
점점점 한 명씩 늘어나고 있어요. 롤러.
It's getting crowded.
안녕하세요.
눈물 이후에 수많은 여성 팬들의 마음을
After your
잠재우게
tears, you have so many girlfriends out here.
전 그런 장면이 있었는데 그 이후는 진짜 성장했구나라는 얘기가 있었고
I think you have improved a lot.
오늘은 막 락한 들어오는데 분명히 부패 사슬이 경직이
Well, you're ultimate to Rakan.
이걸 다 끝내는 거예요? 뭐지?
You were staying very intact and you're very safe in the back line.
유저라면은 되게 끊기가 은근히
Well, if you played Varus a lot, it's actually easy.
그래요? 그랬군요.
근데 이게 생각만 하면은 좀 할만하다 생각합니다.
Well, I think that was not a difficult task for me.
되는지는 안 되는지는 모르겠는데 오늘 경기뿐만 아니라 이게 선발전 내내 경기력에 대해서
So throughout the regional qualifier, a lot of fans are hyped about your improved performance. You are getting better and better by the stages.
그래도 이 정도의 이제 완승미를 보여주고 도리어
I
우승을
guess
하고
you are close to perfection.
강해질 수 있다는 거를 지금 팬들이 지금 느끼고 있거든요.
Even after you won the Worlds last year.
제가 지금 하는 플레이가 연습 때보다 훨씬 못하는.
Well, I think I am not performing as good as I do in the practice game, so I'm a little bit worried.
연습 때처럼.
I think I do better in the
왜
scrims.
이렇게 달라졌어요?
근데 좀 확실히 대회 때 되니까 연습 때처럼.
Well, during the competitive matches,
잘안 되더라고요.
maybe I just get a little bit nervous, so I kind of underperform compared to the practice games. But thanks to my teammates, they are doing so well. I think we were able to pick up the victory.
이렇게 어려운 담금질을 하면서 올라왔기 때문에 어떻게 보면은 룰러 입장에서도
Throughout all the hard trainings,
좀 다른 느낌이 들 것 같아.
what are your comments about the upcoming Worlds?
좀 이제 아시안 게임 이걸 갔다 와서 되게 좀
After the Asian Games, I think I have changed a little bit, maybe a lot.
엄청 잘해지고 싶습니다.
I think that was the momentum for me to become a better player.
사실 이 네 명의 선수 활약했습니다만 마지막에 정말 인상 깊은 장면을 보였던
Wait, we have another person to bring up, you know? The big brother in the top lane. It's Cube. Maybe I have to get out of the screen, so let's a little bit move to the right. Congratulations on the win. It was a very impressive matchup. And you know, we were so hyped about you, Cube.
그냥 저희 팀이 잘 풀렸던 것 같아요. 기세도 잘 타가지고.
I think we were in a really good flow and we were performing really well.
보통보다 조금 더 잘한.
It was a little bit better than normal Gen.G.
오늘 뭐 마지막에 그 갱플랜트가 선택이 되면서 젠지가
The GP for game 3.
경기 중에서도 인상 깊은 장면을 보였던 그
I
경기.
think you made a lot of super plays.
어땠어요? 그 마지막 세트.
How was game 3?
조합하고 나서 오늘 우리
How was the team comp?
3대0 가겠는데 이런 느낌이 좀
Did you feel like it's gonna be 3-0?
저희가 중반까지만 아무런 일 없이 간다면.
Well, all about the draft. After the mid and late games, we knew that we were gonna win all the team fights. So after 20 minutes, I was feeling really comfortable. Was there any struggles during the games? I don't remember any.
사실 그 얘기했던 것처럼 그리핀 경기도 어려웠다는 얘기를 했었고.
Well, other players mentioned the Griffin matchup and SK Telecom matchup was a big struggle. What about you, Cube?
저희가 뱀픽하는 과정에서 좀 여러 가지 좀 많이 고민이 있다 보니까.
We had a lot of thoughts for the pick and bans during the previous stages. But I think today it was a little bit easier. And there were Fnatic players supporting you guys, especially Soaz. He didn't mention you as a top player.
큐베가 왜 안 나오지? 난 이렇게 지켜보고 있었는데 이게 지금 안 나오더라고요. 롤드 카운 큐베인데.
Oh, Cube, you are so good at Worlds. What are your comments about his rankings?
세체탑이 중요하구나. 세체팀이 중요한 거니까.
Well, I shouldn't be the best laner. I think being the best team in the world is the most important thing. But for now, we don't know which one is the best team.
자, 근데 사실 그 선발전 자체를 지금 잘 통과했기 때문에 저희가 웃으면서 얘기를 했는데.
In Gen.G, you guys did have a lot of struggles during the summer split and also this tournament. So let's bring up the head coach Ubam Choi to have more talk about the regional qualifier.
그 가장 그 섬세한 감독님 중에 한 분으로 꼽히는 분이거든요. 음식부터.
He is the most sophisticated team coach in Korea. So I felt like you were a little bit feeling nervous before going into games. Well, I was really nervous for the SK Telecom matchup. Especially, we had a lot of defeat against SK Telecom. However, after taking them down, I was feeling really confident. It was a long journey for the players. Players could have been stressed out, right? So we try to make sure to move at the same time, go to bed at the same time, have the same meal all the time, so we can really synchronize together. During the regional qualifier, I think our players are performing extra well. If they remain this performance, I think they will do well at Worlds. As always, I can say Gen.G will do well at Worlds. And compared to last year, I think Gen.G seemed a lot more stronger. You know, I think LCK is letting LPL take the first place currently. It's time to give a payback, right? Last time we got defeated by China, so there were a lot of things to learn from them. So we're gonna make sure to take them down this time. And you know, they have this strong heart in their minds right now. So I hope they can remain solid till the Worlds. And Cube said, being a best top laner does not matter. Being a best team is the most important thing. So I'm looking forward to great performance from Gen.G as a whole. And there are a lot of fans out here to support Gen.G. Is there any last message you would like to say to their fans?
항상 이렇게 어렵게 올라가서 되게 죄송하고.
I'm really sorry for our fans.
열심히 해서 올라갔으니까 선수들 좀
But
칭찬 많이
you know,
해주셔서
our players have been doing so well. So looking for some compliments for them, and also all the players, all the head coaches, and also other teams that was helping us with the practice games. I really thank you, and I'm gonna make sure to take down China this time. It was a totally one-sided match for today's last stage for the regional qualifier for Worlds, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
젠지 선수에게 다시 한번 큰 박수 부탁드리겠습니다.